How's it? Union Cowboy, DocSports.com, coming at you on Friday as we get this video to you every round this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second here. Your free pick winner today is going to be in college football. Nice winner yesterday in the NFL on the Jaguars, getting it done over the Bengals, but the Bengals were able to pull it off, so happy for them. We were also able to win our free pick. So happy for us too, and hopefully we can duplicate another free pick winner today. On Wednesday, we gave you Miami Mets under winner, free pick. Thursday, we gave you Jaguars plus the 7.5 winner. And we will see what we can do today as well. YouTube live show is happening tonight at 9:30, and we'll go over 13 games for you there, and hopefully we will see you there, and looking forward to that. And yeah, so looking forward to that. YouTube Premium was on the Suns yesterday, and that, of course, was a winner as well. YouTube Premium continues to roll along nicely, man. That's back-to-back YouTube Premium winners now. And 16-8 run, 19-9, 23-11, 40-23, 44-24, 50-27 run. I mean, we're getting to 3 months of 65% on YouTube Premium, which is pretty wild. Wednesday we gave you Detroit, Minnesota under, and of course on Thursday we gave you the Connecticut Sun, which was a winner as well. So I am Indian Cowboy, and this is DocSports.com. Doc Sports has been around since 1971, so over 50 years. Indian Cowboy has been around for 17 plus years. I am Indian Cowboy. How it works is our best selections are over at DocSports.com. You can take advantage of our best selections with our 60 free premium picks with the link below. And also we do a YouTube Premium channel, and the link is attached and pinned to the top. We give you an extra video every day, 2 extra thoughts every day, 13 extra football thoughts every week. You get to interact with me once a week on a live show. So basically 100 free picks for a month for $20 a month, which is pretty phenomenal. And how did our picks do yesterday? Well, for starters, we're excited about our 7 selection football card. 2 of them will go off tomorrow. We went 6-1 in the football last week for plus 2170. That is my reminder to get you the video. We went 6-1 in football last week, and for plus 2170. NFL regular season is 13-3 now, plus 4380. 7-unit winner on the Saints over the Patriots. 6-unit winner on the Rams over the Bucs last week. We won our 7-unit selections, all 3 selections this week. NFL Week 1 was a cool Arizona plus a 3 outright over Tennessee. 7-unit winner. 7-unit Week 2 was Titans plus 6.5 over Seattle, outright winner. 7-unit Week 3 was Saints over Patriots, outright winner. So 3 straight outright 7-unit winners and 3 straight winning weeks in football. We'll try to make it 4 straight this week. Baseball back-to-back winners. We had the Boston run line on Wednesday. We gave you another baseball winner yesterday as well. So that makes for back-to-back 4-unit baseball winners. I suspect we will try to win again today, and we will. Yesterday we had the under between Boston and Baltimore, under 10 runs. Final was 6-2. Going to make it 3 straight today. Excited about it. It is between the Reds and the Pirates. Soccer, 22-12 run for plus 29.45 between Juarez and Monterrey today. 3-unit selection. 5 straight winning second half of the MLB season. 5 straight winning second half of the WNBA season, though we did miss our playoff selection yesterday, so hopefully we'll try to win on Sunday when the playoffs resume. KBO season, winning season so far in Korean baseball. Football, baseball, hockey starts in about 11 days. We did post a winning season last year, 86-66 for plus 43.75. We will likely win this year, so excited about making it back-to-back winning years on the ice. Get the reduced season package for hockey. The early bird package is up there. It's reduced. Football, baseball, hockey, soccer, WNBA, Korean baseball. Done. All right, your free play today. I like Tulsa today, minus the points. A bit of a public fade. I know Tulsa is I know Tulsa is 1-3, but you should never look at the straight-up record of a team. You should see what that team has done throughout. The straight-up record means nothing because then you're not factoring in maybe the strength of schedule. You can find Tulsa minus 3 at the win as well. We're going to give you minus 3 here, though I think minus 3.5 should be fine too. Look who Tulsa has played. I mean, Tulsa's played Houston. Houston was on a 3-game winning streak, and they were catching 4.5, and the lines kind of dropped here. The public's all over to Houston, but they played Rice, Navy, and Grambling. That's okay. But they played Texas Tech and they lost. And then Tulsa has played Oklahoma State, Ohio State, and Tulsa has clear revenge here. And they lost to 3 to Oklahoma State and by 2 to UC San Diego, who's actually a very good football team. And I like Tulsa here to come out here and make a statement. I think this is a must-win, especially it's a regional battle as well for recruiting as well. And I think Tulsa is going to play very well. And I like Tulsa minus the 3.5 today. We're going to grade it on -3, but I like Tulsa today. We have Tulsa winning by a touchdown. So that is your free play today. Another lean for you is Red Sox Nationals, like the under there. Red Sox with all the motivation in the world. Rodriguez, 15 innings, 17 hits, 5 runs lately. Pretty good. He's much better on the road than he is at home. His ERA drops significantly when he's on the road. Josh Rogers has had 30 innings so far underneath his belt, and he's done quite well. It's a good opportunity for him facing a playoff-seeking Red Sox team to show what he can do against a team that's motivated with a full lineup. And he has a 2.73 ERA. Great opportunity for him to prove himself to the Nationals for next year. I like Josh Rogers. I like him to pitch well. And therefore, I like the under between the Red Sox and Nationals. BYU and Utah State, like Utah State there. Utah State suffered their first loss of the season last week, failing to cover as a 9.5 dog. And losing to Boise State 27-3. It must be pretty ticked off. Public pushed this line from 8 to 10 and now back to 9.5. But Utah State actually went into Boise territory 4 drives, but they came up empty due to turnovers, and they only trailed 10-0 at halftime. That is something you will not see on the stat sheet, will you? Or at the final, I should say you should not see it in the final score, but you'll see it in the stat sheet, and that's the kind of stuff that you got to dig for. Great buy low spot here on the home dog, and I think Utah State will hang tough, and they will play well today, and they'll stick inside the number like Utah State. Lean on them. YouTube Premium, I'll have thoughts to you on Iowa, Maryland, good thoughts there, and Phillies, Marlins as well. Let's move on to your NFL and college football leans, as I promised you we will do it. And so for your college football leans, I'll try to go through this quickly. How are we doing on time? All right, let's see. It's a long video for us today. Ole Miss, Alabama. Let me make sure that I don't give you any premium plays. Our 2 college plays are between Auburn and LSU and Mississippi State and Texas. All right, so Ole Miss and Alabama, I like the over there. Last year, this game went to 100 points. Lane Kiffin faces off against Nick Saban once again. It went to 109 points last year. I think Ole Miss will be a good dog. I think Lane Kiffin has an entire new game plan and playbook that Nick Saban has not seen for this game, and the Alabama defense will be running crazy. You thought they were running crazy against Florida. Good luck against Ole Miss, who's undefeated, by the way, number 12. Bama barely beat Florida, giving up 245 rushing yards a week ago. Bama was better against Southern Miss, but Bama's defense is not as sharp right now. There's a lot of young guys on the team. I think Ole Miss shows up big time, and I like the over 79 here. Arkansas, Georgia. I like Georgia here. I know this is Sam Pittman's return to Georgia. He was the Bulldog offensive line coach before leaving for Arkansas. Last year, Arkansas was up 7-5 in Pittman's debut in 2020 between these two teams, by the way. Difference here is that Georgia will not overlook this team this time. 70% of the public is on the dog. I like Georgia. I do not see them overlooking Arkansas at all this year. Arkansas is great. It's a top 10 team. So it's a big deal for Georgia to rout Arkansas and to really cement themselves into the BCS, to be honest. They can afford a loss as long as they are able to win this game, I think. Texas A&M is not that good, who Arkansas beat either, and neither is Southern. Their coach just got fired, Georgia Southern's coach. So I'm not that impressed with Arkansas's win. Texas A&M is not that good. And Georgia Southern's coach just got fired. So, put it all together. This is their first true real game here. And that game against Texas that they won against Sarkisian, that was Sarkisian's first true game, like road game. And he just wasn't ready for that tilt. But then obviously Texas turned around and had a great effort the following week. But so I'm not impressed with that Texas win either. I like Georgia. Tennessee, Missouri, like the over there. Missouri is 129th out of 130th team against the run. I like the over 65 between Tennessee and Missouri, by the way. Missouri just cannot stop the run. Missouri plays an up-tempo offense, so does Tennessee. Usually snapping the ball 3 times every 60 seconds. Tennessee's quarterback Hooker is questionable as of Wednesday. Typically, when a main player is out, teams have a tendency to come together and the game goes over. And I like the over here between Tennessee and Missouri. Florida, Kentucky. Like Kentucky, small lean there. Getting a dog at home is always a decent idea. Kentucky has a good offense despite a low scoring last week. They will definitely get up for Florida. Good coaching staff in Kentucky. But had fumble issues from scoring points, or else they would have scored more points. Wildcats played really well against South Carolina defensively. Florida's a much better team. But Gators are 0-4 in the last 4 games against the spread as a road favorite. Moving on to the NFL here. We'll try to go quickly. Colts, Dolphins. Let me move some things around here, try to give you some thoughts here. Colts, Dolphins, sort of like the Colts. Colts are 0-3. Do they really go 0-4? That would be horrible. And it's hard to imagine a Frank Reich team starting 0-4. I'll take the Colts. Texans, Bills. I think the Bills just overlooked this game, frankly. And I think Texans can hang inside the number. Remember, the Bills also have the Chiefs on deck as well. Kind of a look-ahead week here for the Bills. Another week of meals to prepare as well, which should help for the Texans. And I think the Texans can hang tough. Lean on the Texans. Titans, Jets. Like the Jets here. Remember, the Titans don't have A.J. Brown or they don't have Julio in this game. The news just came out. And with most of the public on the Titans, that's super scary. Titans defense stinks as well. And so put it all together, the Jets were shut out last week in 0-3. If there was a week that they can probably hang tough, it's probably here. Notice the line opened up at 46, which indicates the Jets might score some points here. Washington football team versus the Atlanta Falcons, my Falcons. And I think Washington wins. I think in any close game, coaching comes into matter, and I think Washington's coaching staff with Rivera is excellent. Their defensive front has multiple first-round draft picks. I think they have 5 first-round draft picks on that front defensive line. And I think they're just a better football team up and down. They have better playmakers up and down. Falcons don't have a running game. My Falcons will struggle here, and I think there's a reason why Washington is favored here. I like Washington. Chiefs-Eagles. Interesting line here between the Chiefs and the Eagles. Andy Reid returns home. Chiefs are talking about winning this one for Andy for health reasons. Chiefs have lost back-to-back games now. The public's all over them, which is kind of scary. But I still think I like the Chiefs. Small lean on the Chiefs. Giants, Saints. I'll take a lean on the Giants here. Saints probably a huge letdown after the Patriots win. They laid an egg after that big Packers win, if you remember. So put it all together. Do note that the Daniel Jones is a play on for road games. 10-4 ATS on the road. Giants do well on the road. And the Saints are 4-10 ATS as home favorite as well. Finally, I'm just going to get through this real fast. Lions and Bears. I like the Bears. Funny, public views the Lions as the better team here, but I think the Bears have taken so much nonsense and crap from the media, given how they handle the Justin Fields situation, him getting sacked like 7 or 9 times. So put it all together. I like the Bears. I think they're going to be able to step up here and win one for the Gipper, if you will, maybe for Nagy. But I do lean on the Bears. They cannot play any worse than they did last week. Seahawks and Niners, like the over there. I think it's going to be a high-paced game. Seahawks defense is horrific. They cannot stop anyone. Seahawks will put up their fair share of points here, and I think the Niners played poorly offensively last time out. I think they'll play well too. I think this will be a barn burner, like the over there. Steelers and Packers, like the Steelers here. I think the Packers have a big letdown, and I think the Steelers will play well. They play well against good teams, and consequently I like them. And finally, the Bucs and the Patriots. Why not? I'll take a lean on the. Tom Brady wants to rout this team in the biggest way, but I'm telling you, man, this is the biggest public play on the board at 81%. So I have to go against the Tampa Bay Bucs here, and not to mention the Patriots are 1-2. And don't count out Mac Jones. Mac's a good player. Like the Bucs plus the 7. I'm sorry, I like the Patriots plus the 7. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys back in tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. YouTube Premium. I'll see you in a few minutes.